everyone, it's Sandra and it's time for October favorites. Now it's a little bit belated, but I hope you will still be interested in watching. Before I get started, I'll let you know that I did film a get ready with me video on this look. So if you're interested in anything, any makeup that I'm wearing today, a couple of the items I will be talking about in this video, but if you're interested in knowing how I did this and what items I used and what items I'm wearing, stuff like that, I will link to the blog post below. I really like doing these types of videos and I like to just post them on my blog because I don't have music copyright restrictions there or anything. Anyway, on to the makeup, and I will leave the lip products last. So I'm going to start with the only eyeshadow that really stood out to me, and it's quite boring. There hasn't really been one eyeshadow look that I've stuck to for most of October. Today I actually went for a more dramatic look, but for most of the month I kept things pretty neutral, and I used this color all over the lid a lot. And I don't think I've talked about this product before. I maybe have mentioned it on Instagram when I first bought it, but haven't really mentioned it much since. But it's by Clarins. It's one of the Clarins Ombre Mineral. The color is number 02 Nude, and this is what it looks like. Before this, I used to use Brulee by MAC religiously all over the lid, but this eyeshadow has a much better texture. It is so soft and pigmented, but they blend out very nicely. And they do another color, I think it's number 7. It's called Taupe, and it's so beautiful, but it's always sold out at my Shoppers Drug Mart. That's where I got this one. I don't think you can find them at Sephora because Sephora only carries Clarins skincare. They don't really carry Clarins makeup, but I think if you go to a Clarins counter, you might be able to check these out, and I strongly suggest you do. They have a beautiful color selection and the texture is great, and they cost about $20, which is quite steep, but it's not as bad as Chanel or Burberry or anything, and they are just as nice in quality. So I highly recommend these. The packaging is nice as well. It's quite sleek. Another product I have kind of just realized I'm super in love with it this month, and it's probably going to be in my makeup bag for a very long time. It's the Dior Brow Styler. It just comes in one shade. It's called Universal Brown, and it's a brow pencil. It's one of those roll-up ones, and it comes with a little spoolie at the other end. I bought this in May, and I had a lot lighter hair then. I had highlights in my hair. And whenever I got my hair lightened, my hairstylist would also tint my eyebrows lighter. So it worked with my eyebrows then, and I've recently colored my hair darker, and I've let my eyebrows grow out. This is their natural color, and it still suits the color of my eyebrows now as well. It's quite a dry pencil. It's not as creamy as MAC eyebrow pencils, but I do prefer it. It lasts all day. I've tried using eyeshadows and stuff, and that was fine. That got me by for years, but I just really enjoy this. Another product I've loved a lot this month is by Maybelline. This is very popular here on YouTube. I know lots of you like it, and it's the Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I got the color, it's just called brightener. It comes in a bunch of different colors. There's a brightener, a neutralizer, there was like a light, a medium, but I just kind of went for the brightener because it had a little bit of pink in it, and I figured it would be nice just to use as a base underneath concealer if I need more coverage. And I am so impressed with this product. I think it is very worth all the hype that it gets. I don't like the packaging of it. I don't like this sponge thing. I think it's a little bit odd, but it does work. And I do like the fact that it twists up and you can see exactly how much product you are using up. I think that's neat. So the way I use it is I just kind of dab it underneath the eye and blend it in with my ring finger, and it just literally lifts and brightens that area. Sometimes I just leave it like that, but most of the time if I've been extra tired or if I have any extra darkness, I will put another concealer on top. Or sometimes I've actually even just been using it on top of my Armani corrector. This doesn't neutralize greens and blues as good as the Armani corrector, but it just definitely just lifts and brightens the area. Hence the name brightener. So I definitely enjoy this and I highly recommend it. I am actually very curious to try out the other colors as well. I think that the neutralizer one would be a good dupe for the Clinique Airbrush Concealer. The one in shade Neutral Fair, that's the one that I have, and it's quite a neutralizing type of product, so that might be a good dupe for that. Another product that I've loved is this brush. This is by NARS and it's their Yachiyo brush. I think that's how you say it. It's a funky looking little thing. It has this cool handle and it has beautiful shape. It's dense and tapered, and I have loved this so much ever since I got it. One of my best friends bought this for me for my birthday, and I love this so much. I don't know why I'm smelling it. And I actually use this for contouring with this product, which is another favorite, and it's by Too Faced. It's just the mini version. You can actually find these at Sephora in the checkout line where they have those minis. That's where I've seen these. Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzing Powder. I am definitely going to be buying the full size. It smells like chocolate, very sweet, synthetic chocolate smell, but it doesn't really bother me. But the color of this is awesome. It is a little bit warmer than Hoola by Benefit, and it works well as a contour, but it contours but kind of gives a little bit of warmth at the same time. And that's all I have on my cheeks today, by the way. So this is awesome. Now, finally moving on to all the lip products I've been enjoying this month. This lip liner by Dior I have used a lot since I purchased it, and it is in shade number 513 Linen. It might be too dark for a lot of people, depends on what your natural lip color is. My natural lip color is quite pigmented, so this does work for me. It's quite a brownish lip liner, and what I like to use this for is just outline the outside of my lips with it and just kind of correct any anomalies. I have one side of my lip, this side, that always kind of drags down. It's not as high up as the other side, so I kind of just use this to line a little bit on the outside to just kind of create a shadow and to make my lip shape more symmetrical. Most of the time I just kind of use it on the outside and feather it in a little bit to get it to blend with my natural lip color, but just to kind of create a shadow and more dimension to the lip. But this is great, and I lost the lid to the lip brush part, but I don't really use the lip brush with it. This is by Buxom. It came in a little sample from Sephora, and it's just a basic Buxom lip gloss. The shade is called Dolly, and this color is so nice just by itself. This is actually nice if I use the linen to line the outside of my lips and then kind of fill everything in with Dolly. It's a beautiful, natural lip color, really nice for fall. If I wanted to go for a more nude lip type of look, this past month I was using this lipstick a lot. This is by Hourglass, and the shade is called Grace. And this is probably right up there on one of my favorite nude lipsticks ever. This is what it looks like. It's not drying, it's just a beautiful color. So I have been using this a lot, and I highly recommend this lipstick. So this is Grace by Hourglass, and I have brought back from the ashes my NARS Turkish Delight lip gloss. I kind of forgot about this for a while, but this still remains one of my favorite lip glosses ever. I don't even mind that it smells like plastic. In fact, I kind of like it, which, does that make me crazy? It might. But now that I think about it, most NARS products do smell a bit weird, don't they? So this is Turkish Delight. I'm sure you've seen it a lot before. It's just a beautiful milky pink color, and it actually looks really nice on top of the Hourglass Grace lipstick. As you can see, I've really been into red lipsticks. I kind of eased into reds with the YSL, the little sheer candy that I talked about last month favorites, but in October I decided to just full on embrace the reds. So there's two red lipsticks that I've been absolutely obsessed with, and the first one is by MAC, and it's the color Ladybug. This is a brighter, warmer red compared to what I have on right now. The color it's a luster formula, which is nice. They are not quite as pigmented. They have a little bit of sheen to them, so they are easy to wear. I don't really use a lip liner with it or anything, but it's just a beautiful bright red, and I don't think a lot of people talk about it. I think it's beautiful, and again, just really easy to wear because it's a luster formula. And the other one is the color that I'm wearing today, and it's by NARS. It's a NARS Matte Velvet Lip Pencil, and the shade is called Cruella. I love the name. I think it's really fun. Darker than the Ladybug by MAC. So this is Cruella right here, and that was the MAC Ladybug. You don't need a lip liner with this either because it's a pencil, so you can easily control it and kind of create the shape that you want. That these came with a little sharpener. Most lip liners that you buy, like the Dior one and the Laura Mercier one that I bought a while ago, they all come with sharpeners, but this doesn't come with a sharpener. I kind of wish it did, but I am excited to get back into the YouTube groove of things, and I will be seeing you next time. Bye.